Breaking news. BLA in celebration mood as Kama strikes Edi-Afonu and Ebekue Dike in Okigwe. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 15th of October 2025, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. Kama is currently dealing with one Edi-Afonu and Ebekue in Okigwe, or should I say from Okigwe, and his collaborators, Ebekue Dike, the one that called himself Jovika, and of course, the other one that was deported from Turkey called Udele, including the Raska boy in South Africa. Kafara. When Ebu Mwaki Igbo na Okigwe, Kama is currently dealing with them. In fact, this very exposition that I'm making right now is going to blow your mind, and you must stick around till the very end of this very broadcast because you are going to see a lot. A lot will be revealed. Over the months, this Edi-Afonu has been using DSS as a cover to destroy not only Okigwe but also extort money from the people of Okigwe, including some individuals who live in abroad, who have been sending him money in the name of sponsorship. So, we are going to read in details from one of the Zoom media platforms, and after that, we will analyze it. According to their title, they said, DSS warns public against dismissed staff, Victor Godwin. Now, based on the details, they said, the Department of State Services, DSS, has cautioned the public against dealing with one Victor Onyedikachi Godwin. Are you getting it? Against Victor Onyedikachi Godwin, a dismissed officer allegedly using the agency's name to defraud unsuspecting individuals. Wonders shall never end. This criminal who carries himself as an officer of DSS, whereas he knows that he has been dismissed long ago by the DSS, is using that same title as a DSS officer to defraud people. I'm going to play you his voice where he was, threatening communities in Okigwe that they must pay some amount of money to him, some millions of money, and I will tell you the reason why he's doing that. Right? Now, including those who are contributing money to him, I want you to understand that you are simply contributing money to a criminal who is now on a wanted list of the former terrorist organization that he served, the DSS Nigeria. Now, let us read further. In a statement issued on Monday, the DSS said Godwin was sacked. Edi-Afonu, Godwin Victor Onyedikachi, aka Edi-Afonu, has been sacked from the DSS. See, this thing is not, I'm not the one who wrote it. I'm reading from Daily Post. Daily Post is one of Nigeria's, news outlets. So this is not concussion. This is not propaganda. You are seeing the direct information. In fact, we're going to read even the statement of DSS. Now, they said, in a statement issued on Monday, the DSS, John Ofawekwo, said that Edi-Afonu Godwin Victor Onyedikachi was sacked from the service, but has continued to parade himself as a service officer, which is a fraud, which if he is being caught now, If he's arrested now, he should be going straight to prison. He continued to parade himself as a serving officer while engaging in fraudulent activities. Onedo n'anya. Now, if you ask me, why was he sacked? In fact, if I finish reading this and they did not state the reason why he was sacked, believe you me, I'm going to go on a research and make sure that I get the full sack letter of Onyedikachi Egwuonwu, to make sure that I read it in the public, that you all may know the reason why Onyedikachi Egwuonwu was sacked from the DSS. And I bet you it is not anything less than fraudulent activities, criminal offenses. It is nothing less than criminal offenses that caused his sack from DSS. Extortion, because this is exactly what he's good at. Extorting money from the innocent people, from public, from poor masses, which he's doing now, currently now, because I have his voice note, which I'll be playing towards the end of this broadcast. Criminal activities, the same thing that he is currently doing now in Okigwe. So I want Okigwe people to understand the kind of people you are dealing with. If it's not now, if I'm not giving you this news, Okigwe people and those his sponsors in abroad, are you aware that Edi-Afonu and Ebekue has been sacked from DSS? Are you aware? Did he tell you? Are you aware? You are giving him money in the name of bringing security and fighting gentle. In the name of you are, contributing money to give your brother who is a DSS officer to bring security to fight gentle. In your heart, you think you are doing the right thing because you are working with a professional, a DSS officer from Okigwe. You are not aware that he's actually defrauding you. That this man is a criminal. If he's been caught by the same DSS terrorist group that he worked for in the past, that he will go to jail. That he will go to jail for using DSS to defraud the public while he has been sacked for long ago. You get that? Now they said, according to the statement, the former staff has been using the name of the DSS to extort money from members of the public under various pretenses. Extort money, they made it very clear here. Extort money, look at it. Extortion. This criminal has been using the name of DSS to extort money from individuals, from the public, appearing as a DSS officer. This is a crime. Now, according to the statement, the Department of State Services, DSS, hereby alerts members of the public of the activities of one Victor Onyedikachi Godwin, a dismissed staff. He is reportedly engaging in unscrupulous activities, including using the name of the service to defraud unsuspecting members of the public. The statement reads, the DSS urged Nigerians to avoid any dealings with Godwin or anyone claiming association with him. Are you paying attention? Ndi Okigwe, are you paying attention? That the same DSS Edi-Afonu is claiming to be his cover is the one now telling you that you should stop dealing with him because he's a fraud. DSS said that you should disassociate yourself from the criminal called Godwin Victor Onyedikachi Egwuonwu. Disassociate yourself from him completely, because he's a fraud. And anybody who attach him or herself to him is also a criminal. Therefore, you must disassociate yourself from them. The likes of Ebekue Dike, the likes of Jovika. Jovika made a confession in the public that he now has his own armed men. He said he has his own armed men. They are armed to the teeth. He said it. This is not an allegation. Jovika said it. We have exposed it time without number. So, Jovika is working with Ebekue Dike. Ebekue Dike is working with Edi-Afonu, and they are all in cahoot with Chukwuka Udele and the criminal that lives in South Africa that has Dada. They are all working in cahoot. If you are dealing with them, if you are giving them money, I also have another voice note which is going to be for another broadcast, where the same Chukwuka and the criminal that lives in South Africa were taxing people to give them money in a private WhatsApp group. You understand? So all these things are things that you should know, for you to know when they are fighting the people that say they want freedom. You know where they are coming from. You know what is pushing them, because they are known criminals, but they need cover. They need the government protection in order to continue their criminal activities, in order to continue to extort money from people, to defraud people, so that when they do it, government will protect them, because they are fighting Biafra, because they are fighting Nnamdi Kanu, because they are fighting Simon Ekpa, because they are fighting the Biafra freedom fighters, because they are fighting the Biafra Liberation Army. Are you paying attention? That is exactly what is going on. So when they use this, this pretense to cover, protect themselves through the government, because government, they believe that government will allow them to do their thing, because they are helping the Nigerian government to fight Biafra. Now they have arrived. It is now time to perpetrate evil in our land. But their end is here, because they have been exposed to the maximum. Now they continued. It advised that all legitimate requests, inquiries, or complaints should be directed to the service through its official contact channels. They put their phone number, which I don't care about it, including their designated email address. I don't care about it, because this is for terrorist organization like DSS. So what they mean is that anybody contacting Edi-Afonu, anybody contacting this Onyedikachi, you are doing that at your own peril. What they are doing, why they put this phone number here, is to let you know that Edi-Afonu is not the right person to contact. If there's anything that you want from DSS, that they have their official channel to communicate to them, not Edi-Afonu. That is exactly what they are doing here. But you don't need to, you as a Biafran citizen, you don't need to have any business with a terrorist organization like DSS, who is keeping our leader Nnamdi Kanu for the past 5 years. So you don't have any business with them. You have the Biafra Liberation Army, you have our security, so you have no business whatsoever with DSS. Anything you are dealing with DSS, you are dealing with a terrorist organization. And once they visit your village, they will set your home ablaze. They will set your village, your entire community will be gone. You see what is going on in Okigwe. You see what is happening all over the places in Biafra land. That is what Nigerian security operatives can do to any Igbo man, without pity, without mercy. Now they say, reaffirming its commitment to professionalism and accountability. Did you get that? Reaffirming its commitment to professionalism and accountability. So Edi-Afonu was not a professional, and Edi-Afonu is not accountable to all his criminal activities. He's a fraud. These are the reason why they sacked him. But I will get his full sack letter and read it in the public, official one, that you all may know who you are dealing with. Now, the DSS warned that anyone caught impersonating or attempting to tarnish its image will face the full wrath of the law. Go and arrest Edi-Afonu. Trace him. I know he's on the run. Trace him now. Edi-Afonu is on the run because he is owing Hope Uzodinma 20 billion naira, not million, billion naira. A couple of months ago, Hope Uzodinma gave Edi-Afonu, Ebekue Dike, and their criminal gangsters 20 billion naira to form a security operatives in Okigwe in order to fight and eradicate Gento and his men. So Ebekue Dike collected the money, formed what he called New Okigwe Vigilante Group. They were about 20 young boys. And this so-called new Okigwe Vigilante Group did not last up to 2 weeks. They were all emasculated as it should be, because any saboteur against Biafra cannot stand. Anybody who made him or herself a saboteur in Biafra land, you can't stand. This land will swallow you. If you want to be a saboteur, you can travel abroad, go to Abuja, go to Lagos and do your sabotage. But if you are in Biafra land and you want to sabotage Biafra, it is a capital punishment. You must know that it's a capital offense and it goes with capital punishment. Now, Edi-Afonu, after embezzling the money that he collected from Hope Uzodimma, 20 billion naira, he shared the money with his group and they squandered the money. Now Hope Uzodimma is on their neck to produce result after collecting 20 billion from them. So Edi-Afonu had no choice than to tax the villagers, the poor villagers, whom they have even chased away from their homes, from their ancestral homes with the terrorist Nigerian army. Edi-Afonu was taxing, which I will be playing the video moving forward in this same broadcast. Edi-Afonu taxed them 2 million each clan, and he said they are 10 clans, so he's targeting 20 million naira to form another vigilante group in Okigwe. You understand me now? So, and they are giving him money because they portray himself as a DSS official. And these innocent villagers do not understand that he has been sacked a long time ago. He's still using the DSS name to defraud them. Edi-Afonu and Ebekue Dike are all in a very almighty mess. They are in a very critical moment at the moment. So that's why find a area can be area everywhere. They are looking for whatever they can do now, they will do it. The main problem they have is to deliver for Hope Uzodimma, which they haven't delivered. They came with fake news. Nebugo gentle, abago no yoko, abali yoko, mayare, abatali yoko, may spirit ya arrest. In order to convince Hope Uzodimma that they have done the job. Whereas they have not done anything. They were waiting for me to come and say, no, you are lying, you did not unalive gentle. No, you are unalive gentle. You said you have unalive gentle, so I have nothing to debunk. So they are in a very serious tight corner. The man you are seeing on the screen is the man that we are talking about. His name is Edi-Afonu from Okigwe. Edi-Afonu is currently on the run because he has been exposed, and Hope Uzodimma is on his neck. So any individual who is giving money, contributing money to Edi-Afonu at the moment, you are not even supposed to exist. Because Edi-Afonu, aka Edi-Afonu with Ebekue Dike, cannot do anything. I am telling you, these people are as useless as Nsianyoranyo. Even Nsianyoranyo can be useful. Because Nsianyoranyo nwere ike ebo manu. Edi-Afonu, aka Edi-Afonu, with the one that they call the Ebekue Dike Carrier. Oh, you have to go and use Bafaya. At least I am Edi-Afonu. The idiot called Ebekue Dike should come and tell us his name. These people are as useless as Nsianyoranyo. Any money you give to them is free. Free, because they can't do anything. The only thing they have done, and which is the only thing that they can do, is that 20-man so-called Okigwe Youth Vigilante Group that they formed in July. That's all. Ogugo is finished. It's over. They can't do more than a dead rat. Forget their threats, all those nonsense talks on social media, on WhatsApp groups. Forget them. These people are deluded. They are finished. Any money you give them is free. They are using it to maintain their ego and their criminal lifestyle. That's all. They can't do anything. Even Gwaloginabo pure, Edi-Afonu is finished. He can't even stand because Okigwe and DSS and Ebekue exposed. He's been exposed. So he can brag. He can brag on WhatsApp groups before Ghana Amabonyo or Ghana Amabe his criminal activities, not now. Even though he's bragging now, his nyash is open. He can't do anything. Ebekue Dike can never help you. Edi-Afonu can never help you. They can't do anything. I'm telling you the truth. So if you are giving a dime to Edi-Afonu, if you bye bye. Thank you, my people. Listen to the voice note. To salo no mozi. Actually, everybody no Okigwe, mosi Okigwe we pota get this particular broadcast. Thank you, my people. To salo no mozi and make it go viral.
Biko na ina yunu. Kunu bido zawara anya afa ndị azaba afa. Ndị emebere donation is ongoing. O nwere ndị achọghị ka ha bata na group ọbụla ma ndị achọghị ka amara onye ha biko nna ayọ ka unu mere anyị donation. Also this particular payment now I nọkwa na level of village by village structure nke anyị akwuola wee ma agree that village niile ga-agbagharịa chọrọ anyị 2 million naira. 10 village niile nọ n'akụ ha gbagharịa chọrọ anyị 2 million each ka anyị jiri raise 20 million in the next 2 weeks. Anyị ji aba akụ, anyị baga akụ unu mgbe anyị ebido ba akụ unu ga-ahụ ihe ga-eme. Ọwụghị egwuregwu ndị akụ anyị mana ije ashiri ike ọya mekwara na anyị ji wee tinye onwe anyị onye m ndị youth niile rụbụ ndị akụ tiri onwe ha si ihe ọbụla ga-eme ya ihe ọ ga-eme tomorrow ya mewe today. Biko na anyị na-ayọ unu anyị achọghị ịdị stranded n'ije a, anyị achọghị akakata alawa azụ, anyị achọkwa n'oke meeting n'ije a. Ije awụ ihe anyị chọrọ a na-ekwu a na-eme ọhịa anyị chọrọ n'ije a. Afọ anyị na-arịọ sọpọtụ unu village structure biko anyị na-asị ka agbapụ ya ọsọ. anyị need that 2 million from each of these village from now to 2 weeks time. Biko na anyị na-ayọ unu gbapụ na ya ọsọ. All the village admin niile biko nụ anyị na-aka gbasaa n'ozi a to group niile unu anụwo ndị admin ya gbasaa n'ozi a ka o ruo onye ọbụla ntị ka anyị bido nnatawa ego a ka anyị bido mepụtawa ihe. Onwebe ego anyị nwere, onwebe anything anyị mere. Anyị chọrọ iteki steepụ ga-esheki ụwa niile because akụ atala afụfụ, akụ anọla na mba ụwa, akụ agbala n'ịntanetị in a negative way. So anyị chọrọ ime ihe ọla anyị ga-eme ka anyị reshape akụ